Y'all listen. We about to dig deep into how I was able to quit my job at 24 years old through stock trading, okay? I'm going to tell y'all everything you need to know, okay? Now, for those who don't know me, my name is Paris Smith, and I was able to fully retire myself from the 9 to 5 at 24 years old, and I did this through trading a strategy called cover calls. Now, not a lot of people know what this strategy is, and listen, you came to the right place at the right time. It's 2024. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. In fact, I was able to make a six figures in annual income through trading this strategy my first 6 months. So I was a very beginner, started trading this strategy, produced six figures for myself, literally made the same amount as my job and started surpassing it. And that's when I gave the deuces from the 9 to 5. And so if you're like, girl, what is this strategy? I need to learn more about this. First of all, we don't day trade, so go ahead and take that out your mind, okay? We don't use charts. We don't study charts and use all these indicators. It's nothing like that. We simply trade once a week, and the income that we make is residual. It's income that we could that's like a what is it, consistent income. There's a word that I was trying to say, but it ain't come out. But anyway, I ended up saying relatable. I don't know how to say that. But anyway, it's a reliable income that, we see it every single time we trade. So we don't have to be guessing, crossing our fingers and all that foolishness, because we ain't got time for that. Now, if you want to learn more about it, I do have a free class coming up. So click the link in the description for my next free stock trading masterclass. Y'all, we're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time in there. So go ahead and get registered for that. Now let's go ahead and get into this, how you can do it too, okay? Let me roll up my sleeves, okay? Now, first thing first, I hope you got a pen. I hope you got a piece of paper. Write this down. First things first, it is 2025, okay? I know for sure you are not trying to be looking like 2024, okay? So I'm going to need you to go ahead and get you a financial education. Go ahead, write that down. Financial education. Write it down. Write it down. Ain't no way you're trying to be stuck in the same spot as 2024. Obviously, it's time for a change, okay? Now, I need you to go ahead, get up, and start learning. Now, the thing is, when I started learning this whole world of stock trading and all of these things, first of all, I did not know nothing about the stock market, period. I didn't even know I knew the word stock market, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what a stock was, what it was really. And so when I say I have come a very long way. Now, I know for you guys, y'all might understand a little bit more because people talk about it more. We have social media and stuff like that now. But when I was 18, we didn't have YouTube like that was teaching stock market trading and all the things, right? So y'all kind of got an advantage right now. And I'm going to need y'all to lock the heck in and start utilizing your resources to get a financial education. Now, I'm not going to go on y'all too hard, okay? I know it's 2025 and it's January. I'm not going to go on y'all a little too hard, but I need y'all to wake the heck up and utilize your resources. You want to learn how to get out of your current circumstances. It's in front of your face. So I want you to go ahead and utilize it. Now, my journey, like I said, it wasn't an easy one, okay? It wasn't an easy journey where I could easily understand things and learn. In fact, I had a severe learning disability since I was in elementary school. I honestly have a 5th grade education right now, okay? But she a millionaire. You're looking at a multi-millionaire with a 5th grade education. So if I could do it, you could do it too. Now, let me continue. Now, long story short, I found this strategy after going on YouTube and, trying to go to New York City, and because in my mind, New York City was the heart of stocks, right? It's the heart of like trading. So I thought I had to go travel to New York City, take all these random classes with random strangers by myself just to understand what the stock market was. So after that, going on YouTube, piecing things together, I stumbled upon this strategy called cover call writing. Now, a lot of people don't know about it, and I will probably say about 10-15% maybe of people know about cover calls. Not a lot of people. And the reason why I feel like people don't know about cover calls is because day trading and like that type of options trading is just very known. Like nobody really knows anything other than day trading. And so that's one thing. And two, people just aren't in the environment to have these conversations and know that there's a world called cover calls. So all it is you're purchasing shares and you're trading a contract against the shares that you already own. So it's a very low risk way of trading. And also the income that we make is reliable and consistent. So no matter what, if the trade or if the stock goes up, it goes down, or maybe the stock market stays the same, you made what you made. It's dope. It's really, really dope. So I stumbled upon this strategy and I was like, yo, I need to get all into it. Like, the thing was, my goal wasn't to leave my 9 to 5. Let's just start there, okay? My goal was not to leave my 9 to 5. My goal was to have a backup plan in case my managers and them wanted to act a little crazy. Okay, y'all know we in the world of all these layoffs and all of these you can fire or whatever, terminate and all that stuff without any cause and all that foolishness. Now, I have a chronic disease called juvenile type 1 diabetes. Is where my body is dependent on insulin to live. And if you have a chronic disease or a very hard illness to manage, you already know working a 9 to 5 ain't it. You already know it is hard to take care of yourself. I already know you're sick and tired going to work sick. I already know it's hard to take care of yourself, go to your doctor appointments, take off. And even if you have a kid with a chronic disease or anything, or maybe you have a parent that you're taking care of with a disease that you have to take care of them, right? Your boss don't like that. So my idea was to have something in my back pocket in case them people try to keep terminating me again and again and again and again. If they threaten me one more time about taking off, coming into work late, going home early because of all the complications or whatever, y'all got one more time. Because in my back pocket, I have something called cover calls. Okay? Yeah. So if you want to terminate me, lay me off, whatever it is that you call it, that you want to call it, I'm good. Because what I've been stacking up in my trading account will cover my bills in case you want to act crazy. So that was the goal. That was the goal. Now, I didn't know that from day one of trading, which was February 2020, it was right before COVID, had no idea COVID was coming. From February 2020, 6 months after that, I was like, wait a minute here. I said, wait a minute. We already annually, and not, this is an annual income, okay? I'm like, we already at my 9 to 5 salary. Now I started crunching some numbers. And I said, if I keep going, I'll be out of here in no time. So it was a long time coming, okay? I started at 18. This challenging learning disability, learning struggles, and just, it was bad. Okay, but I was grinding, I was studying, I didn't stop, I didn't give up, I was disciplined, I was focused, I sacrificed. Y'all need to learn how to start sacrificing. But y'all want to be outside with your boys and them, at the club with your girls. Cut it out. It's 2025. Anyway, after all of that, I finally left my 9 to 5. So I started at 18, left my 9 to 5 at 24. 3 years before I left my 9 to 5, when I was absolutely sick and tired of being sick and tired, I was putting together a plan, and I said, July 2nd, 2021, I'm out this joint. And I did. I gave my boss a 2-month notice because I'm a nice girl. I love my job. I actually loved my job. I love tech. I worked in desktop support. Love tech. Love my job. Love serving. I love the employees there. I love like working on my feet. I love getting dirty. And y'all look, I work in tech, right? Your girl had her nails on. It was a dirty job, but your girl still had her nails on, still looking fly, still looking cute, still looking pretty. Anyway, on a team with all these men. But anyway, killing it, period. But anyways, I love my job. But 9 to 5 is not for me. 9 to 5 is not flexible for me or any of those things. So I had to get the heck up, give me a financial education, start utilizing my resources that were around me so I could get the heck up and get the heck out. Okay, so that's number 1. Get you a financial education. Now, number 2 is, and I need you to write this down too, you have to master a trading strategy. First of all, it doesn't have to be what I'm trading. It doesn't have to be the strategy that I'm trading, but you need to master something. Just to let you know, when it comes to cover calls in general, just cover calls by itself, it's over 100 different ways to trade it. If you are trading, let's say day trading, let's say you're doing swing trading, it doesn't matter. There's hundreds of ways to trade one strategy. So I'm gonna need for you to find your strategy. Log all the way in with that one strategy. We're not hopping all over the place trying to learn all of these different strategies. That's where you get confused. That's how you get overwhelmed. So I need you to find one strategy, one type of trading. Stick with it. Go all in. Don't stop learning it, and we diving deep. Now, when it comes to cover call trading, and I see some questions, I'll get to your questions in a second. Now, when it comes to cover call trading, this is the thing. So I'm going to tell y'all the pros and the cons real quick. So we're going to start with the cons. The cons of cover call trading is this. 1, you're not starting with $100. You're not starting with $500. Now, you can. I'm not going to say you can't. You can. You can do whatever you want. But as for me, in my trading strategy, I trade stocks that are fundamentally strong. Okay? $5 stock, I don't know about that one. But anyways, when it comes to like day trading, the options trading that y'all know about, you could probably start with about $250. About $300, maybe even $100, right? But my strategy and cover call trading, you're not starting with that. So I would say a comfortable investment would be like $1,800, maybe $2,000, even $2,500 starting. If you want to get your feet wet, if you want to just like understand the strategy, if you want to just get started, right? I would say that would be a good start. That would be a good start. So that's one of the cons. And that's why a lot of people aren't trading cover calls. First of all, they don't really know what it is. They don't know that it exists at all. 2, they don't know that it exists. 2, it's not sexy money when it comes to like day trading. You could invest like $250 and boom, you a millionaire in like, I don't know, a year. I don't know. You made 6 figures off of $2,000, you know? But when it comes to cover calls, you have to invest more. And the good thing is you are investing more, but you don't have to cross your fingers and cross your toes wishing and hoping that you're going to make a profit or you're going to make something. You're not going, your money isn't going to go to zero. Your money is in a stock. So you're investing and you're making an income on top of that. And you're making a third income through dividends. So it's lit. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. But yeah, but people don't know about covered calls. They don't know that it's a strategy that continues to pay you an income. As you can see, that's how I left my 9 to 5, because it paid my bills and stuff. Now, 2, that's a con. It's much higher, much pricier to get in. I gotta think of some more cons. But let me go to the pros. So, a pro of trading cover calls. 1, I already said that you don't have to guess. Before you even submit the trade, it tells you how much you're making. So you don't even have to submit the trade at all. You know how much you're making, which is dope. So it's low risk, right? 2, it's low risk. So what makes it low risk is the fact that you're purchasing the shares, so you own shares, right? Then you're trading against the shares. You're actually trading in options against the shares that you own. So you own the shares and you're making income from the shares that you own. It's lit. Now, if you choose a stock that's strong, you don't got to worry about your account going to zero. You good. So that's 2. 3, we're not about to be glued to our screen all day, all night, talking about when we're going to get into this trade, when we're going to get out the trade. We ain't got time for that. So it take us like 30 seconds to submit the trade, to submit the trade week. Then we let that thing ride out. We don't even have to log into our account. We don't got to check on it. We let the trade do what it need to do. And when it expires, we trade again. So we only trade once a week. So if you're working a 9 to 5, you can do this. If you have a phone where you can download an app, you can trade. Okay, and it's real quick. You give a trade on your lunch break, right? Who doesn't have 30 seconds? Go to the bathroom real quick. Tell your boss and them you gotta use the bathroom real quick. Go ahead and submit that trade. That's it. It's too easy. Now, let me give you a quick gem. Okay, let me give you a quick gem when it comes to trading this strategy. I'm gonna need for you to be aggressive when it comes to reinvesting. That's one of my secrets. Reinvest, reinvest, reinvest. I will never forget when I saw all that money coming to me. Baby, you're going to want to spend it. You're going to want to swipe. Now, in the beginning, I was swiping, not like paying for unnecessary things. I was paying off these debts because I knew that I was about to leave my 9 to 5. So them debts had to get canceled. So I went ahead, swipe, and cleared out my debts. But then after I did that, I continued to reinvest, kept building my account. The more shares you own with this strategy, the more you make. I'm going to say that again. The more shares you own with this strategy, the more you make. So I need y'all to be aggressive when it comes to reinvesting. I need you to be disciplined when it comes to reinvesting, because that's how you really win with this strategy. So I need y'all to lock in with that. And number 3, let's go ahead and get into number 3. I'll probably do another video on like pros and cons to dive a little deeper, and I definitely do have a video on that, but I could do another one. But anyways, number 3, write this down. I need you to study like your life depends on it. Okay? I need you to study like your life depends on it. Now, for me, when I started learning just the stock market in general, when I started learning trading, all of these different jargons, these words, these definitions, and all of that stuff, y'all, I had to sacrifice a lot. Okay, first of all, it started with my mindset. I had to believe that I could understand and that I could learn these things, and that wasn't easy. Being told you were dumb your whole life in school and stuff, it messed with your confidence a little bit, okay? And then you seeing clearly you can't really learn like that. Baby girl, you got a 5th grade education. And I mean, you gotta work on your mindset. You need to start. That's what I'm gonna try to do 2025. Work on your mindset. Some of y'all mindset is trash. Okay, work on your mindset, and I need you to like write down maybe some affirmations and speak it over yourself every single day. Like you can learn. You be all right. You got it. If you did not grow up with any type of learning disabilities, I bet 110% you can learn this strategy because it's so easy. So I need you to study like your life depends on it. Start sacrificing some things. Now I know it's gonna hurt. Okay, I know it's gonna hurt. Like I said earlier, you can't hang out with your boys and them on the weekend because you locked in. You studying. You studying right now. You can't go to brunch with your girls and them because we studying. After church, you can't go to brunch. You going home because we studying. Listen, after work and stuff, you want to go to happy hour. We ain't doing it. Studying. Okay? Gotta learn how to sacrifice 2025. Okay? Now, sometimes I know some of my mamas, my single mamas out there, okay? My single mamas, let me talk to you a little bit. I know it's just you by yourself and all that, and I know you trying to hold it down for your little ones and stuff like that. I know the feeling. But look, this what I need you to do. I need you to come up with a very strategic, strict plan. Put the little ones down at a certain time at night when you come home from work, and I need you to dive in and start studying. I mean, you just put together a plan. You're going to have to stick to it. Got to sacrifice a little bit. You listen. You're going to have to do what you got to do. We need some order in that house. We need some order in the house. But anyway, let's continue. So I don't want to hear no excuses. I'm a single mama. I got all these kids. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Do what you need to do. Sacrifice, lock the heck in, and start studying. All right, let me continue. 2 that I want to talk about with this whole thing of studying. I need you to start cutting the world out. I know. Your friends, your family going to look at you crazy. I already know. But the thing is, you trying to, like I said, 2024, you were still stuck like 2023. Now we in 2025, you going to look like 2024? It's time to make a change. Cut the world off. They got to go. We don't care about what Beyonce got on Netflix. We don't care. Okay? We don't care who has the newest, hottest music on the radio. We don't care. We don't care what movie just came out in the movie theater. We don't care. I need you to lock the heck in, cut the world out, and focus. Listen, I'm so jacked up now. I literally cut everything off. I cut Netflix off, my cable, everything off. And at the time I had cable, okay? Mind your business. I know we got streaming. So I cut everything off. I did have Netflix. Cut everything off. And my friends was like, did you hear about? I'm like, hear about what? Did you see? Did I see? What? Listen, I wasn't even focused on nothing but studying. Okay? Now look at me now. My friends that was talking about the hottest music and the do and all this and all that, they still stuck in the same place. As for me, I ain't nowhere near where I was when I started diving deep into trading cover calls. I'm nowhere near that, okay? So cut the world out, and I need you to start focusing. No excuses. None. We're not doing that no more. Okay? So hear me out. If you want to learn all of this stuff, I have a free stock trading masterclass coming up this week. And click the link in the description. Register for that. Cannot wait to have you. Cannot wait to teach you. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so fun. So make sure you do that and secure your seat because, baby, we can't take that many people, okay? So let me look at the comments. And answer you guys' questions. been told your strategy only works in a bull market. Can this work when the market is bearish, and how? That's a really good question. So the strategy works in any market. It doesn't matter if the stocks are going up. It doesn't matter if the stocks is going down or if the stocks stay the same, which is the market. A bull market, a bear market, or just a flat market. In fact, I started trading February 2020. Everybody know the market was, the market was crashing. March 2020. Look at the charts. March 2020, the stock market was crashing. And that was my second month trading. And it was the most I have ever made. It's something called volatility swell. Just do your research on that, the premiums. So no, it doesn't matter if the market is up, down, or stays the same. You can trade cover calls. All right. Hold on. Let's talk about cover calls. How much capital do we need? Do we need at least 100 shares owned to do a cover call? No, someone that sells cover calls for a living. So yes, in order to trade a cover call, you must own 100 shares of stock. Okay, you must own 100 shares of stock. So if a stock costs $20, you need 100 shares of that $20 stock. So it's $2,000 just to get in to start making an income, a residual income off of that 100 shares that you own. So that's how that works. In regards to how much capital do you need? Based off of my students and what they've been trading these days, most of them start at like $2,000. But of course, that's my strategy. You could start with 200, but that's not my strategy. I teach how to trade low risk and how to trade fundamentally strong companies, but at least 2,000. Let's see. Brianna asks, what was that Walmart side hustle you spoke about? Still saving to do cover calls. So Brianna, it's called Walmart Spark. I think the website is driveforwalmart.com or something like that. Driveforwalmart.com. It's something like that. But basically, you just pull up to the Walmart. You pop the trunk and they just put the groceries in. Or sometimes you do actual packages. It's so fun. It's so fun. You pull up, they put packages, and then you go to all these houses and drop off the packages. Or you just go to house to house, and you drop off all their groceries at the door, and it's so fun. Let's see. Happy New Year, everyone. Yes. All right, y'all. This was good to me. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna come back with some more information, knowledge for you guys. Definitely let me know in the chat or in the comments. What do you want me to talk about when it comes to cover call trading? What do you want to learn? What do you want me to talk about more of? I could definitely do that. I will be here every day on live with y'all. Every day, Monday through Friday, not on the weekends, okay, not on the weekends, but Monday through Thursday, I'll be on here teaching. On Fridays, we're going to go over stock market tea of the week. So I'm going to break down the movement of the market for the week, all the big news and stuff that happen in the market. It's going to be so fun. I love breaking down the stock market and talking about all the good and the bads that happen throughout the week. And y'all going to learn a lot just from that. So I'm going to do that stock market tea of the week on Friday. And what else? And so also every Monday, y'all gonna see a little vloggy vlog. I like to share my life too. I'm a vlogger, okay? I've been a vlogger for about 12 years now. But back in the day, not on this channel, but we're gonna bring the vlogs over here on this channel. Thank you. You too. Have a wonderful day. It's Monday. Y'all, so we're gonna kill this week. We're gonna give it 120 and nothing less. All right, y'all. I will see y'all. Those of you that are coming to the free stock trading masterclass, I will see you guys there. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.